Alright, hey YouTube. I have still not figured out how to edit out the very beginning part of that video. So y'all wouldn't be able to see my editing, or how I'm doing my videos. Anyways, I'm still figuring that out, and yeah, I said in the last video that, yeah, I wouldn't be showing my face for a while, but you know what? Screw it. Yeah, I know I have bad graphics. And I know that, yeah, I shouldn't be probably showing my face at the very beginning of starting my YouTube channel. And I know I'm getting told not to, but to actually improve my videos. But you know what? Ain't that the whole point of YouTube, is to do your own thing, be who you want to be. I'll take advice, yes, I will take advice, and I'm not saying that I won't. And I don't want to go on a rant here because I'm going to be reacting to I Ran a Marathon in the World's Largest Shoes by MrBeast, and shout out to him. But because he does make great videos. But anyways, to get to the point is, I'm going to do my own thing. I will be showing my face. Might as well. I've shown my face in every video except for the last one. So, you know what? Might as well. I mean, yeah. I do need a better laptop because this one was... and a better computer, actually, to actually be able to do more and get a tripod and get a camera. I know, I need all that stuff. But can I afford it? No. Will I be able to afford it, hopefully, in the future? Maybe. Till then, I just gotta deal with what I've got. Work with what I've got. So, yeah. And yeah, I might not be the best YouTuber, but screw it. I'm gonna work with what I've got. So... yeah, I'm going to be reacting to this because I've done several runs before. I've gone in 5Ks, half marathons, several runs, actually. I've placed in the very top places. So, I mean, I figured I'd react to this. Sorry for the rant. This is taking too long. I'm just gonna start doing my own thing, but yeah, yeah, I'll take advice on a lot of stuff, like better or how to edit better, how to do stuff better, but as far as not showing my face, which I've done in all but one video, I'm not gonna do that because I've already have. So, might as well just keep doing what I'm doing. If I'm gonna make it in this on YouTube, it's going to have to be because it's who I am, not because of other people. I'm sorry for the rant. Let's get into today's video.
If you don't know, a marathon is 26 miles. And today, with no prior training, we're going to attempt it with the world's largest pair of shoes.
All right.
You want to compare them? Wow.
And to summarize, he said a marathon is 26 miles. He is incorrect. It is 26.2 miles. A half marathon is 13.1 miles, which I ran 13.1 miles. That's the farthest I've ran with no training whatsoever. And I still placed in the top 10, which is not bad. Well, at least for men my age, but if we were going by all the people that were there, I at least placed in the top 100 out of several thousand people. So, I mean, to honestly say, yeah, I don't think I did very bad, considering how I started 3 miles behind where my age limit was supposed to be at. So I actually started, I was supposed to start here, but I don't know if you can see that. I was supposed to start here. I was 3 lines back from where I was supposed to be. So I was technically, when we started running off, and each person, the way it happens is you start at your age group in a line with your age group with a whole bunch of people that are actually running, and I started 3 miles behind, or 3, because each team gets so much of a head start, and I started 3 lines back from where I was supposed to be, and I caught up to them and passed my own age limit group by the time I finished. But in doing so, with no training, also, I wasn't able to work for about 2 days to a week, because I swelled up my ankles pretty bad. I wasn't supposed to work for a week, but I was off for 2 days, and that's because I put too much pressure on my feet. But my legs were still swollen, and honestly, I just didn't want to miss out on work, so I pushed through the pain and the swollen ankles, and eventually they got better, but there for a while they were worse, and now because of it I have some problems with my feet, and I should have just taken a week off instead of just 2 days, like I was supposed to. But yeah, for reference, a marathon is not 26 miles, it's 26.2.
Look at the difference there. Yeah, they already do.
And honestly, with those big of a shoes, he's going to have a lot of problems, in my honest opinion, with this. I don't know, but he doesn't look like he's a runner, so I don't know, I might be wrong. He probably did do some training before he went into this, unlike me, but I guess we'll see. And I'm going to try to show some emotion in this video, like happiness and things like that, because I know I show that I'm stiff even though I'm not. I am actually relaxed, I'm not stiff, like some people have said I am, or some of my friends that have watched my videos have said I am, but I'm not. I'll try to show more emotions in my videos. I can at least promise that.
So the marathon has started. I don't like this. I don't either. Feel free to pass us.
Why are you walking?
Wow.
We technically haven't even passed the start line yet. We're actually negative into the race.
Oh, that's why, because I haven't passed the start
What
line.
happened to Chandler? We haven't even got through the start line and he's quit. And it has officially begun. There it is. We did it.
Honestly, if Chandler went into this and it was a challenge, I'd be betting on Chandler. Because he is kind of like the kind of dude that would take his time. He's got longer legs. He would get farther. If this was an actual race between him, MrBeast, and Chandler, I keep forgetting his name, but if it was a challenge between them 3, I would most likely say it would be Chandler, then the guy in the hoodie, and then MrBeast.
Everybody's already passed us. We're being left behind. Slow and steady wins the race. A marathon is one of the hardest feats any human could attempt. Space travel. I said one.
Why aren't they running? This is a marathon. You're supposed to run. Everyone else is either running or jogging.
This is 26 miles, which is a lot.
People train for these for like a long time.
I got 4 hours of sleep and I ate a hot dog. Each of these shoes weighs 5 pounds. That's 10 pounds in total.
That's my child on my...
Oh yeah, I could easily run a marathon with 10 pounds each. On each shoulder and each leg. I could easily probably do that right now.
Now you know what your wife has to carry all day. How far are we?
1/8 of a mile?
1/8 of a mile, I'll take it. What happened to Chandler?
These shoes suck. They hurt my ankles, my feet. 26 miles doing this.
I'm miserable. Buddy, what took so long?
My shoes don't fit.
They're size 40.
I don't know if Taylor's cut out for the size 40 marathon.
Some men can't handle the size 40.
I think she's the final person. Now we are officially in last place.
Someone has to be last.
Yeah, and it's us. Every time I think he quits, he comes back. He threw his shoes.
Does that mean you're done?
I think he survived half a mile.
He made it a lot farther than we thought, and we're proud of him.
Can you not throw your shoes and quit on me?
No promises.
Okay. We're already so far behind that we have to go on the sidewalk because they're about to open up the first part of the road. AKA, we're going too slow.
Now find that beat. There it is.
One of our friends is running the marathon normally. This guy, Carl. I'm going to call him and see how far ahead he is. How's everything going for you?
About to get to mile 3.
How do your shoes that don't weigh 10 pounds feel?
I didn't even remember I had shoes on.
I hate you, bye.
Just talked to Jimmy. I'm gonna go ahead and do the marathon on my own with regular boy shoes and see how much faster I can get to the finish line than them.
We're going to do this 100% real. So in between each cut, we're going to try our best to time-lapse everything. We're not like normal YouTubers who just fake stuff. Time-lapse.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. I'm sorry I paused for a second. Before I stopped here. Honestly, if you're gonna do a marathon, my advice, or a half marathon, or any race in particular, or for any sport that would entail you using any part of your body or some type of physical strength, I would say just take your time. Don't go slow. Don't be the slowest, but don't be the fastest. Don't like run yourself to death until you faint from exhaustion or kill over. But also don't walk it or baby it. Just take your time, go at a medium or slow pace, jog. Don't necessarily, on something like this though, don't run, but I would say jog. Even if you've done a week or a month or 2 months of training, you don't have to be the first, you don't have to be the last. The only reason I did what I did to myself and hurt myself like I did was because I wasn't trying to prove myself to others. I was trying to prove myself to myself. And it hurt me in the long run. So my advice, whether you're doing it for yourself or someone else or for other people, don't. You'll just hurt yourself in the long run. My advice, jog or just take a medium pace. Don't overdo it, because you'll hurt yourself in the long run. Now, if you want to be a fool, not saying that you are a fool, but I'm just saying, or be like a fool like him. I mean, yeah, it's funny, it's entertainment, sure. But him doing this for a marathon, it's gonna take him all day and then some, because I'm betting it's going to take at least 6 to 8 hours is my estimate for him, if he's not even a mile in. So, yeah.
We have crossed 1 mile out of 26. We're going to take a quick break. Alright, I need help. Since Chandler quit, we called in help from our friend Tyler from this video. We need you to put on his shoes and join us.
Do you have multiple days free?
It's gonna take days.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Help me up. It's hard to stand up.
Oh, this feels weird.
Yeah, see, long hours.
Yeah. How's it going? What's up? Yeah. So you're gonna see a lot of people go biased. That's because in this marathon you go to a point and then you come back. We're so far behind, they're already on their lap back.
Alright, I'm gonna turn up the volume.
We are passing mile number 2.
Hey!
We're 2 miles in. How do you feel?
Everything hurts. These shoes are too big. I don't know if this is possible.
Tyler, how do you feel?
My ankles are killing me. I understand why he quit. It hurts bad.
We're only 8% done. I already feel like I have blisters.
Yeah, see? They're just walking in bigger shoes. Yeah, I pushed myself to the brink, and my feet swelled. For them, it's gonna be much worse, because they're in shoes that don't fit, they're uncomfortable. I mean, yeah, if they ran, it would probably be worse for them in the end, but honestly, it's going to take them forever if they're just going to walk. They should have just done this in normal shoes and just seen who out of all their friends would have been, who would have come out first. I mean, that would have probably been better. But doing it like this is just going to take too long. It's not going to end well for them, honestly.
You're done with the break. Alright, 24 miles to go. It's harder than it looks. Chris, did you fart? I did. I smell it. Oh, I like your shoes better. You want to trade?
US ass what? 40. Oh my god.
I got big feet. Is it me or have the shoes gotten bigger? I swear they've gotten bigger. Nah, it's not how shoes work. I know this is hard, boys.
You know what they say about people with big feet?
We gotta do it. Okay, why? Because it's what the title of the thumbnail said. This is a Subway footlong, and this is how it compares to our shoe. Tiny. Okay, break's over. Let's grind out some miles, okay, boys? Our friend Carl ran the marathon normal. Now he's calling. Hey, what's up? Did you finish?
Yeah, I just did. Are you guys about to finish?
You did all 26 miles.
Yeah, it's all done now.
We're on mile 3.3.
26.2.
3?
Yeah.
They're closing down the finish line at 50. You got 15 minutes to make it 23 more miles.
I hate to break it to you, but that's not happening.
In that case, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay, bye. There's a car here for sale. Should we buy this car and just fake the video? Please? Wait, don't fake video! Alright, boys. Time for another break. It's a lot harder than I thought it'd be.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what. If this video gets up to 100 views, which will probably be the most I've ever had, which will definitely be the most I've ever had. If this video can at least get to 100 views, I will vlog a full marathon. And if I don't finish in under, or I guarantee I'll finish in 2 hours or less. I'll vlog the entire time. I'll live stream it on YouTube. If this video can get up to 100 views, I'll run a full marathon. That's my promise to you guys. Just to prove that, hey, it's not gonna be that hard.
Once you get going, it's not that bad.
He's that kid everyone hates.
I don't know how to finish because we're 5 miles in and we have another 20 to go, and I'm exhausted.
21 to be exact.
My toes hurt!
I will be shocked if we finish this. Alright guys, we got a good break in. Let's keep going.
A good break? You guys have taken a couple breaks. And let's see, that's 2 hours worth. Probably. And then probably just stopping and what we haven't seen off camera. So I'm going to estimate, and since they just shown an hour in their video of how long of a break they took, and then stopping and chit-chatting with people, I'm going to probably say about 2 hours worth that they've wasted. They could have been about another 2 miles down the road for as long as it's taken them. Yeah, probably about another 2 miles, so they'd probably be at 7.1 if it weren't for the fact that they've taken an hour a mile. Which is what I'm estimating, depending on, or for the average walk time for a normal human like them that aren't fit and don't do this kind of stuff.
Oh, wait, I forgot you have big shoes on.
Who got big shoes? Your boy? I got big shoes on. Coming into town.
Oh, that reminds me of an old TV show. I don't remember what it was, but there was a TV show like that. Or he kind of reminds me of Ronald McDonald with those big shoes.
I need another break, dude. My hips are killing me.
Oh, my back. No more breaks after this.
My ankles are hurting, so we're gonna re-wrap them and maybe make it tighter.
The shoe was constantly scraping the side of my feet and it was getting extremely painful, so we had to do some modifications.
So we have our new contraptions on. We're still getting used to them. It still hurts my hips, but just not as bad.
Let's start getting some miles in, boys.
Grind time, baby!
We're marching down the street in our oversized shoes.
Hey!
Actually, you know what? I'll add that in. Instead of doing it in 2 hours or under, just to prove that I can do it to you guys, like I said, don't try to. If this video actually gets up to 100 views, I'll buy myself a pair of those, and I'll do a full marathon. And see how long it takes me. And I'll vlog the entire thing too, so. Or live stream it on YouTube the entire time. So, I mean, it shouldn't take me that long. Probably like, yeah, it shouldn't take that long. Yeah. Well, like I said, yeah, they're saying their back's hurting. They're hurting all over pretty much, and their feet are killing them. They feel like they got blisters. That is because you're running in equipment or your shoes that is not meant for you to wear. And if you're going to be duct taping your foot to the top of the shoes, duct tape, when tightened like they have it, it's not real tight to where it's hurting their feet, but it's also not loose to where it's letting them go either. But duct tape, whether it's loose or tight, eventually will tighten on itself and it'll hurt the body. Like, so when, yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't have stuck I wouldn't have stuck duct tape on like they have, because it's not going to be pretty for them when they take the duct tape off. I'm just saying that right now, because it's going to hurt them in the end a lot more. I know, because, yeah, I've had duct tape around something before, well, I'm not going to say something, because that just comes out wrong. Anyways, my point is, yeah. No. Like, if you take duct tape and you put it around your 2 fingers, just a single strap of it, and you try to pull it apart, no matter how loose you put that duct tape, you won't be able to even bud your fingers apart. It's really tight on them. Yeah. Just you'll understand what I'm saying if you wrap a piece of duct tape, just one strand, like from here, around, and right here, try to pull your fingers apart. You won't be able to. Do the same thing with your hands. Have someone take and wrap duct tape just once all the way around your hands. You won't be able to pull them apart, no matter how loose it is. Because it's hard to get that stuff off. And when you do rip it off or take it off easy, it hurts. Because it's sticking to your body. But they got socks on, so it won't hurt them as much. But they'll feel the tug of the duct tape on the piece of clothing that it's on.
Oh my gosh, the burning. Alright, I need a break. We went and got some pizza, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel much better after eating.
I took a break from walking and now I'm cold.
It's 11 p.m. We've been going for like 15 hours. My legs are super tight. The things we do for videos.
Tyler, are you tired?
I know, right?
Chris, are you tired?
And cold.
Jimmy, are you tired?
Yes.
Well, then the only logical thing to do is to go get some sleep and pick up where we are right here tomorrow. Clap on 3. 1, 2, 3. And now it's the next day. Let's get back to the marathon, boys. Before we can go any further, I need to tell you about the sponsor of this video, Honey. Honey is a free online shopping tool that applies coupons and promo codes to your cart automatically when you check out. You could be the laziest person in the world, but Honey will still be great for you. You're probably wondering, how does Honey work? We have Papa John's pulled up.
I don't care because I don't use Honey, but for you guys might care, so, I mean, here you go. I'm not trying to advertise this. He is, so, I mean, more power to him. I ain't gonna get anything out of showing this, but if you just want to see this, I'll play it anyway. Here you go.
We won $150 worth of pizza. Honey found 10 coupons. $36 was saved. And because my shoes are so long, we're gonna go to Kohl's and we're gonna order.
Could have saved more if you didn't buy that much. a group of my friends, which is probably like 5 or 6, we'd go to Pizza Hut or Domino's or wherever and wouldn't even spend close to half of that. So, and we could probably save even more money by using this. But it's the whole point is 3 you people to where I could take 5 of my friends out and we wouldn't even spend that much on pizza. Just buy 2 pizzas, spend about $50, get a coupon to cut it half off. So I'd be spending 25 something and not even have to spend near as much as they have.
These are $349. Drum roll, please. We saved nothing, and that's okay because if Honey can't find a code, you have the best deal. Installing Honey is so easy, even Chris can do it. All it takes is 2 clicks and you can install Honey for free. Honestly, I've probably saved over $10,000 with Honey. And even better, Honey users like you have saved over $6.3 million by using the link on my videos alone. Honey has over 100,000 5-star reviews and works on over 30,000 websites. Get out of town! Just go to joinhoney.com/MrBeast. That's joinhoney.com.
Well, I mean, if you make it sound like that, I might as well.
They're
such goofballs.
There's no reason not to. Now let's get back to the marathon.
What are you doing? What kind of dance is that?
We had to pay someone to custom make these shoes for months. The shoes cost $12,000. These are expensive shoes.
Okay, maybe so $12,000. So maybe I won't order them, but I'll order the world's largest shoes. But $12,000? I'm not spending that on shoes. Can't afford that. That's insane. Shoot, I don't even think anybody makes close to that in a year. I mean, I know people make over that in a year. Sorry, I redact my statement on that. But who spends $12,000 on shoes? Except for these guys. Man.
Is this a life jacket? Why is there a princess life jacket on the side of the street? Bruh.
Hey, what's up, man? Out here doing things and stuff.
Alright, boys. I need another break. Let's sit down. We had to take a quick pit stop to duct tape up the shoes. The shoes are all fixed. We're gonna keep going. I need another break. Let's sit down. We had to take a quick pit stop to duct tape up the shoes. The shoes are all fixed. We're gonna keep going. You like our shoes? 10 miles yet. Shut up. We still have 16 more. Shut your mouth. I almost died. We haven't even what do you think of our shoes? Yet. Shut up. We still have 16 more. What do you say about big shoes? Big time. I almost died. What do you think of our shoes?
Have a great day.
Thanks, good joke. Right here.
Thanks, man.
Yes, why are we holding hands?
Friendship.
Nope, but close.
Hey, how's it going? That's a good joke. Right here. Yes, why are we holding hands?
Friendship.
Hey, Carl, what's up?
Hey, not too much. I'm just hanging out at the beach right now. Where are you guys at?
Oh,
We haven't reached 10 miles yet.
yeah, we're still
Hey,
doing
not
the
too much. I'm
marathon.
just hanging out at the beach right now. Where are you guys at?
Oh,
We haven't reached 10 miles yet.
Yeah, we're still doing
My
the
legs
marathon.
hurt.
Hurry up. I'm over here right next to the Ferris wheel.
Well, not all of us had normal shoes. Take your phone.
My legs hurt.
My heart hurts.
I guess maybe since I can't afford $12,000 worth of shoes, I'll try to find the world's largest shoes in my budget. But if I can't, I guess I'll just do the full marathon in just normal shoes, I guess. Normal running shoes. I guess I'll go to Dick's Sporting Goods. But don't worry, I'll try. I'll definitely try to find the world's largest shoes in my budget.
Alright, hold on. We are now over 10 miles in this marathon.
Yay, not halfway there.
Yeah, but close.
We're
almost halfway.
We will be halfway.
Almost halfway. I have like 5 cramps.
My cramps have cramps.
Here's the deal. We need to blitz out some miles. Blitz on 3. 1, 2, 3, blitz!
This is uphill. This is hard. Hey! Bob, that was like 5 phones recording me. You guys are awesome. I love you. Oh, this hurts. Jogging hurts. Alright, and we just crossed the 12th mile. Almost halfway. This hurts. I'm so tired. My new strat is to get really far ahead and then nap while I wait. They're so far back there. I think jogging might be the strat, boys. Yeah, I gotta keep walking, but we can talk. You said...
See, I told you. Jog.
Did you subscribe to me? Yeah. Prove it. As you can see here, he is subscribed. Here's some money. Oh my God. Are you guys subscribed? No? Oh, darn. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my marathon. Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money. Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Oh my God! No! Thank you!
12 and a half miles, yay! Confetti!
We're almost halfway.
She's never been so proud of her son meeting a famous YouTuber in her life. She was ecstatic. You could see it in her face. That's funny.
Let's to the 13-mile marker, which is half of the 26 total. On 3. 1, 2. Last one's raw egg.
I'm telling you, you guys shouldn't run. This is a bad frame to pause on, but yeah, I'm telling you guys shouldn't run. Bad idea. I'd say just jog the rest of the way, but okay.
Where's my 13?
We maybe made it 50 feet. That was harder than I thought. Alright, we're just gonna walk the rest.
After that sprint, my legs are telling me to stop.
That was kind of dumb. Now my legs hurt. We have officially completed a half marathon in size 40 shoes. How do you...
Nope, another 0.2 miles. And or 3/4 of a mile, and you guys would have been you guys would be halfway, but 13 miles is not.
How do you guys feel?
Like we did it.
Everything we've done up to this point, we have to do again.
At least we know we can do it once. At least we know we can do it once.
But another 1/4 mile or 0.1 miles, and you guys would be a half marathon in. You guys would be further.
Does anybody have a bathroom around here? Does anybody have a bathroom around here? Man's fitting the bus. Man's fitting the bus.
I really have to poop, so I'm gonna see if
I can't fit up the stairs.
I can't fit up the stairs.
It's probably the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my life.
Probably the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my life.
Thanks for letting me use your bathroom.
Thanks for letting me use your bathroom. Have a good day.
And we're on mile 4.
Note to self, he probably paid the
14.
guy.
Alright, boys.
14. Alright, boys.
We're a mile over halfway.
But they don't show that on video.
I don't feel right
How do you feel?
My legs
I don't
are feeling
feel right now.
My legs
Let's
are
take a
feeling
break. Let's do it.
Let's take a break.
hours later.
It's been a little while. We ate some grapes.
It's been a little while. We ate some
And
grapes.
yeah, now we're going to start walking again. We still have 12 miles left.
We still have 12 miles left.
We are officially on mile number 16, boys. It's really late.
16, boys.
We want
It's
to go
really
home.
late.
Yes, we do. So let's finish the last 10 miles.
Yes, we did. So let's finish the last 10 miles.
Why is this uphill?
Why is this
really
uphill?
hurts. Oh, this
We're
really
closing in
hurts.
on mile 17.
We're closing in on mile 17. I can't wait.
What just happened?
What just happened?
Trust me, I've done that in real life, but not on purpose like he did. That hurts. Don't do it.
So, we just still walk.
We just still walk.
We still be walking.
We still be walking.
Break time yet?
Take a break on this.
Well, of course.
I think we should get some rest and finish tomorrow.
We should get some rest and finish tomorrow. Agreed?
Everyone lay down and go to bed.
Everyone lay down and go to bed.
Lay down on the streets.
Lay down on the streets.
How'd you guys sleep last night?
How'd you guys sleep last night?
Getting up's gonna be hard. There's a
Getting
rock.
up's gonna be hard.
And let's continue.
My legs
And let's
hurt.
continue.
My legs hurt.
That's funny, because I know how that feels. Honestly. We've had, whether you're sleeping on the ground or sleeping in a tent or on a blanket outside, if there's a rock under you, you're gonna feel it. Even if you've got a sleeping bag in your tent, you're gonna feel that rock. It hurts. It's almost like as if, you ever had those big rocks underneath a plastic swimming pool that you put out in your yard, and it feels like it's gonna pop the underneath of the swimming pool, but it's not, and you stub your toe on it or hit it with your foot or step on it, it hurts. Yeah, same thing, just you're laying on it all night. You're going to have a kink in that spot, and you're going to want to pop it. When you go to pop it, it's going to hurt. Yeah. I know I've had that feeling multiple times, whether I was in a plastic swimming pool or laying on the ground with a blanket or whatever. Yeah, I've had that feeling multiple times, so that's why it's funny. But I wouldn't recommend doing it. Then again, you never know if there's a rock there or not until you scan the area before
My
you
knees
put
are
it in.
rusty.
It's my left leg that I feel like I've ruined.
Can I have your hat? Thank you.
Oh, my legs are so hurting. Oh, my legs are so hurting. Swollen. My knees are swollen.
Of course, we have a few miles left, and there's a billboard with a steak on it. And mind you, that steak looks good.
Yeah, that does look
Whoa,
good.
look at this.
2 hour break.
Whoa, look at this. I mean, it would be rude of us not to. It would be rude of us not to.
I guess I might as well sit. Sorry, Tyler.
Sorry, Tyler.
You weigh a lot.
Now my legs are worse.
Now
I think sitting makes it worse. I think sitting makes it worse.
Not gonna lie, sitting feels good. I know what you're talking about. You know what's gonna feel better? Finishing.
Yeah, no kidding. Because you guys are taking way too long.
It's actually insane that we raised enough money to plant 20 million trees. I feel like most people forgot that was even a thing. Like, that was so crazy. Team Trees was such a big success. Also, we just crossed 22 miles.
Hey!
This is it, the final mile.
We got this, boys.
Final mile.
Well, if you guys added another 0.2 miles to it, then, or 2/4 of a mile, then yeah, you guys would be officially done, but 26 is not a full marathon. You guys are cheating out the other 0.2%, or the other 0.2 miles.
On 3. 3, 2, 1.
Final mile.
3. Final mile.
I can't believe we actually have done this. This is the dumbest thing we've ever done. Hello!
Hey, don't fall off.
No, I've seen some of your other videos. You guys have done dumber, but let's just go with it and say, yeah, this is one of the dumbest things you guys have done. You guys shouldn't have done this. You're gonna feel it later. Most likely.
Out of your car!
Why'd she open her car
That's
door?
dangerous, don't do that.
Hey!
Whoa.
Hello!
Lots of yelling. I'm just trying to cross the street in peace.
The fun fact about this energy, I don't hear it being up. We only got like 1/8 of a mile left.
Jimmy, there will be a finish line. We promise.
There it is.
Oh my
That
my
is
God.
the finish line.
Thank you.
This right here is the pathway to the finish line. It's not as epic as a normal finish line, and that's because the marathon closed 2 days ago.
I have never been so happy in my entire life.
We're almost there. We're almost at the finish line. It's right there. Okay?
Okay.
That's what's around it.
Oh, why did we do that?
I tripped. I'm tired. Tired.
We did it.
We officially completed a marathon in size 40 shoes. I have a big hat on. I'll hold it. More importantly, let's get these shoes off. Yes. Now, please. This video took a lot of time and was incredibly painful.
Yes.
So if you could subscribe, it'd make all our feeds feel better and also our hearts. Please do. I love you.
Yeah, go subscribe. Honestly, you'll love their content if you haven't already seen it.
Guys, see you later. Guys, see you later.
I'm not gonna play their last part because that's for their video. I mean, if you want to hear it, go see some of their others, but that will be it for this one. Like I said, if you're gonna do this and it's your first time ever running something, or you've just done 5Ks and that's it, I'd say practice with just, before you do it, I'd say work yourself from a mile and then work up to or the 26.2 miles, but do it gradually over time, like a mile for the first 4 days, and then every 4 days just up it to another mile, and so on and so forth until you ready marathon. It doesn't have to be that year when that marathon is going on. You can wait till next year. It's not a problem. But just take your pace, take your time, do some training, get some proper running shoes fitted for your feet. You don't have to have them go and be made. You could just go into like somewhere like Dick's Sporting Goods or something and have someone help you find the right fit for your foot that's comfortable. There will be, if you guys watched the Sonic video, I don't think, I'll have to check if I've done it or not. If I haven't, I'll watch the video. Or no, actually I have done a reaction to it. How they said don't run with the heel of your foot, but run with the forefoot, the forefront foot part, where you run on your toes instead of the heel. I'd say practice doing the front of your foot instead of the back of your foot when you bring your foot down, because it's going to take a lot of pressure off. So don't, when you put your foot, I don't know if you guys can see my hand right, but if you guys, this is the back of your foot, this is the front of your foot. Whenever you bring your foot down, most people tend to land with the back of the foot, not the front of the foot. So if you're gonna bring it down, practice learning how to do it with your forefront instead of your back front, or back foot, which is your heel. I'd say practice doing it with not the heel part, but with your toes. Do some research in it, because it's naturally how we're supposed to run, but a lot of professional runners do it with incorrectly, but because they use their heel because they think it's going to protect their foot a lot more, which it's not. It's going to actually hurt you in the long run. It's going to put pressure on your ankles. You'll be able to feel pain all the way. If you're going to do a marathon or half marathon or 5K or whatever, you're going to be able to feel it up to your knees. I'd say just look at the design of your body and how you could make, which no matter what size you are, whether you're the skinniest or the biggest, it doesn't matter. I've got friends that are big, and I've got friends that are small that have ran. And I've got one friend that still runs 5Ks and whatnot, and he's big, but you know what? He's fit. He's strong. He's taken it, and he's lost over 100 pounds because he works out. He runs, but he's still a big dude. But he's turned whatever he couldn't lose into muscle or mass. Or I'm just saying, whatever size you are, doesn't matter. I'm not judging. What I'm saying is, find the shoe that fits you, have a professional help you, or that knows what they're talking about, and find your own running style and practice with it. But if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more videos.